Hey, what's up you guys? After show reaction. Today I'm going to be watching some more of the originals. This is season 1, episode 5, and it's titled Sinners and Saints. So let's get into it.
You're the one they call honorable.
Yeah, but he's hungry.
You don't look well.
Well, only this morning I had a mystical dagger embedded in my chest, so I'd say I'm holding myself together quite well. Davina.
This morning? Dude, what?
Why should I trust you?
Well, for one thing, in spite of a ravenous hunger, I have not tried to take your blood.
Why not? I'm the only one here.
Even in my present condition, I would not feed from a child.
Okay, so that's enough to bring color back to his face.
We had a deal. You protect my unborn child, I dismantle Marcel's army. And whilst I've been busy fulfilling my part of the bargain, you allowed Haley to be attacked and almost killed by a gaggle of lunatic witches. What kind of vision?
She has them all the time. They're totally open to interpretation. I'm guessing she's wrong on this one.
Well, how, may I ask, was this particular vision interpreted?
Pretty much that your baby would bring death to all witches.
Ah, well, I grow fonder of this child by the second.
Sophie, look, String up, everybody! This is how they party in Rio! We're moving forward with the harvest.
The harvest?
What?
What the bloody hell is the harvest?
It's a
Well,
ritual.
normally
our
it's
coven does
when-
every 3 centuries so that the bond to our ancestral magic is restored.
The only harvest that I've seen is when Luke tried to bite people to raise the master. Buffy.
To be reborn, we must sacrifice.
To be reborn, we must sacrifice.
To be reborn.
You're all ridiculous. Monique, seriously?
My mom told me I had to.
Yeah. Well, your mom and I are gonna have words. They had the girl.
Tried to kill Haley. I prefer for Marcel's informant not to find anything that would lead him back to us, to her, or to, you know, that.
You are all class.
Stay put.
Using that girl to keep the witches from doing magic?
All respect, Father K. If you're gonna defend the witches' rights, we got nothing to talk about. Good news, little D. I'm moving you out of this pile of dust.
Are you serious? When?
Tonight. I just need to lock in the arrangements. How's our original?
Don't disturb the body. I have a spell in progress.
Bet you do.
You didn't reveal that I was awake.
We're not done talking yet.
This doesn't trouble you?
No. They deserve it.
Why would you say that?
Because they're liars. All of them. Soon, all the witches in the quarter will start to lose their power. Eventually, they'll cease to be witches altogether.
So what does it take to complete this ritual?
I have to die.
They killed a bunch of kids?
Listen, the whole reason I came to this stupid town in the first place was to learn more about my family. Your sister's the one that told me Marcel ran the werewolves out of the quarter into the bayou, and last night, pretty sure that some guardian angel wolf saved my life. So I'm coming with you.
Well, I suppose it will give us a chance to talk things over. Like why you haven't returned Elijah. Maybe your young witch has grown partial to his company. She must get so bored.
Whacked out militant.
Oh my god, I
Witches
didn't
all
even.
got a little crazy
Okay.
in you.
I didn't
My
realize.
sister's really gone off the deep end this time. This stays between us.
The vampire presence in the quarter is growing stronger. We need more power to fight them off. Harsh times call for harsh measures.
This is a little more than harsh. Bastiana, you don't understand because you don't believe.
We were just finishing, Sean. Right? I believe I've made myself clear.
We'll take this matter to the elders.
Oh.
The witches were furious with Kieran. Sophie tells me that the witches put a hex on his nephew Sean. Made it seem like he was slowly losing his mind in order to distract Kieran, while they kept planning for the harvest. Ended up going postal, killing all his fellow seminary students, all of them, and then himself.
I might have read about that. The boy.
Cameron was right.
He was a twin or something.
Oh, no, they said that he had a twin sister.
That's why the witches are so freaked out. The reaping's just around the corner, and if they don't finish it before then, it's over. All our power will drain away. I'll be normal.
Is that what you want? To be normal?
I just don't want to be what I am. I hurt people. Even when I don't mean to.
Why don't you tell me about your friends?
Ew.
Whoa. Original?
Let me understand this. Against all logic, you and Haley went to the bayou where you ran into a man you think may be Marcel's informant, and then you lost him.
Can't joke around about this. I've done a lot in my day, but I do have a rule about kids.
No one but Sophie ever questioned the harvest. Not even my own mother.
This offering is a sign of our faith.
This is fucked up.
Bastiano, one of the elders,
kill them all?
called upon the four elements to bind our past and future magic together. For weeks they told us that the magic and the knife they used to cut our palms would put us to sleep, and that later at the reaping, we would all be resurrected. They said we'd awaken and all be together and more powerful than ever.
You have to stop Bastiana, please don't do this!
Even after Sophie tried to stop it, we didn't suspect anything. They weren't putting us to sleep, they were slaughtering us.
No!
Monique Devereaux.
No! There's no way, Mommy!
I begged for someone to help. My own mother turned away from me.
Marcel!
You're the one who stopped it.
Good riddance. Grandma Marcel!
Monique,
I got you. There was something about seeing Davina fight.
This is fucked up.
All the power that was supposed to be released back into the earth to appease our ancestors.
So the harvest was actually working.
Something was working. And I knew that I was supposed to be killed so the harvest could be completed and we would all be resurrected. But they lied to us about how they were killing us. How do I know they weren't lying to us about coming back?
A lot of them would like to get their hands on her and kill her to finish the harvest. If they don't, the other girls stay dead and they lose their power.
And if they do, you lose yours.
And Davina loses her life.
Isn't this like old times? Why else would I be here?
I don't know. Maybe to make sure I didn't get too drunk and spill secrets better left unspilled about you and me. I know better.
I hope so. Because you don't want to end up on the wrong side of me.
She was stupid being out there all alone.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she is. It's amazing how gullible some people can be.
Friends, it's too much for you. You need control, which requires study and practice. And my mother was a very powerful witch. She left behind her grimoire as a legacy of books filled with spells. These books contain all of the tools that you might need to control your magic.
The witches manipulated me. You know how that ended.
This is not manipulation. This is one thing in exchange for another.
He's not one to manipulate.
I'm offering you a deal.
He was stalling us.
Okay, now's our shot. You ready to blow this joint?
Can't wait.